November 4th, 2024. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. On the news this morning, Governor Fubara links ongoing political crisis to struggle for state resource control. President Tinubu to swear in new ministers today. University workers suspend strike. On the foreign scene, top presidential candidate make final push in tight U.S. election. Details of this and more after this break. Good morning with the news. Now, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says the primary cause of the political crisis in the state is a struggle for control of state resources. Governor Fubara said this during the 51st birthday of the General Overseer of Omega Power Ministries, OPM, Chibuzo Chinyere, and the 18th anniversary celebration of the church over the weekend. Governor Fubara promised to continue to use the state resources responsibly.
More power for the progress of Rivers State. More power for the defense of humanity in Rivers State. And we assure you, we will not fail you. There is a reason for all this crisis, and that reason is the control of the resources of Rivers State. Rivers State resources belong to you, and we will make sure that that resources is applied judiciously for the betterment of Rivers State. What you owe us is just one thing: continue to pray for us. Let us not lose focus, because we know the devil is always at work.
Correspondent Onyeka Chinwoso reports that the governor announced the donation of the sum of 200 million naira to the church. The event was attended by the former First Lady, Patience Jonathan, and Chairman of the PDP Board of Trustees, Adolphus Nwabara, among other dignitaries. Earlier, the governor attended the birthday Thanksgiving service of the Deputy Governor, Ngozi Odo, at the Salvation Ministries. Meanwhile, the chairman of a faction of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State, Tony Okocha, has again tasked Governor Fubara to comply with the rule of law and the representation of the 2024 budget to the Martin Amihule-led assembly. Mr. Okocha, who was represented by Lucky Otos, spoke at an event organized by the APC in Echie local government area to receive people who defected from the Action People's Party, APP. He also assured the DCMPs of equal opportunities in the party.
He stood by his word. The workers of Echie local government, he stood
lawmakers defect to APC. And they are members, unless you can vote for PDP Congress, represent the budget to Martins Amewule. For those of us who join this party, we rest assured that you have equal opportunities. Do not see yourself as I just come now. If I tell you I won't be leader for my word, they will give me. We are free to do everything as progressives.
On the spot, Goodlive Ele, who says he is the acting chairman of APC in Echie, accused Governor Fubara of emotionally blackmailing Rivers people.
The APC supported Sim to succeed as the governor of Rivers State. He won the election because he was blessed by Nyesom Wike. And today, we say Wike is no longer Wike, that Wike is a nobody. That Tinubu is no longer Tinubu. Sim is using emotional blackmail to operate. Allocation has been suspended. Are you aware? Under the Rivers State, what is the Rivers State is ingratitude. And the reward for ingratitude is hunger. We are not hungry. The kangaroo just concluded local government elections. He robbed his own people, the APP people, their candidature, their mandate, and gave it to Rotimi Amechi in Echie.
A stakeholder of the party, Ugochukwu Eke, also spoke alongside one of the DCMPs, Barnabas Anili.
If you look back, when we started this journey here in the Eche local government, there are just few. But today, looking at these teaming supporters here, you can see that we have made a lot of progress. We have made giant strides. So I want you to join me to pass a vote of confidence on Ambassador Goodlife Chukwemeka Ele, aka Lalas, and we want to also urge him to come and lead this party to greater heights.
We are here to reaffirm our support to the party, our loyalty to the party, to rekindle our hope in APC. Please, propaganda team. If you want to go and go your team, we are no longer going with you.
In the meantime, the Rivers State Commissioner for Special Projects, Roland Obed-White, says he has started the distribution of cash to indigent women in Degema local government area as part of an initiative to alleviate poverty. Dr. Obed-White, while flagging off the scheme at his ward in Bakana, explained that the initiative to give 50,000 naira cash to 20 women per ward is to enable them to cushion the current hardship in the country.
In line with His Excellency's vision for Rivers people, those of us who are his foot soldiers decided to follow suit, because one great thing a man should do is to see his people's welfare. And I come from Bakana. Looking at the local economy, I felt strongly that there is need to make an inroad. And that is why, out of my meager resources, I decided that I would touch the lives of our rural women who are into petty trade. I have decided to ensure that I give 20 persons 50,000 naira each, and that will amount to 1 million naira per ward.
The Commissioner also said the gesture is in appreciation of their support for the administration of Governor Fubara, especially in the face of the political crisis in the state. He said Governor Fubara has been kind to the people of Degema and urged them to sustain their prayers for him. In another development, the National Coordinator of the Liberation Movement for Good Governance, Douglas Fabeke, has commended some councillorship candidates in the last Rivers local government area elections for not embarking on a protest to express their grievances over the conduct of the poll. Dr. Fabeke made the commendation when scores of aggrieved councillorship candidates from Andoni, Kana and Gokana submitted a petition to him in Port Harcourt over the weekend. He advised them not to lose hope in Governor Fubara's led administration. Rather, they should channel their grievances to the appropriate authority. He also encouraged them that it is their right to seek fairness and justice, but it must be done in a lawful manner in a bid not to heighten the political tension in the state. Dr. Fabeke also appealed to the state government to look for better ways to address the matter, adding that those aggrieved councillors are grassroots mobilizers and supporters of Governor Fubara. He, however, promised to help submit their petition to appropriate quarters to ensure justice is achieved. Away from that, the chairperson of the National Union of Local Government Employees Norge Eche chapter, Florence Wala, says the council chairman, Uzodimma Nwafo, has cleared the 4-month promotion arrears owed council workers. In an interview with newsmen in Port Harcourt, she said the money was paid over the weekend amid jubilation from council workers. She commended the Eche chairman for standing by his words.
He stood by his word. The workers of Eche local government, they are jumping up and down, rejoicing. We are happy. The 4 months arrears have been cleared by Honorable Uzodimma Nwafo. The nobody that can say they are owing him or they have not seen his or her own. He's a Tokenadu chairman. A man should be known by his integrity through the word he pronounced. On Monday, you will see the happiness, life and direct the workers, the way they will receive him because they are happy.
Mrs. Wala also assured the chairman that Eche council workers will be dedicated to their duties.
With what he has done, you will see the change. Day have said they will be coming to work. Me, I will be coming. They are happy. He will see that the workers, they will not absent themselves from work. Some people will now use it to do something reasonable. They can pay school fees. Nobody can complain again. We are grateful for him. We pray that with what God has used him to do, God will also elevate him and also clear his own at which he is looking for.
Some Etche Council workers spoke to our correspondent.
We, the entire workforce, we thank you, sir, the Executive Chairman of Etche Local Government Council, for keeping and fulfilling your promises to the workers for the payment of 4 months arrears. We say God will really bless you for what you have done.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Dr. Ozodimma Nwafo, the Executive Chairman of Etche Local Government Area, for his commitments to the welfare of our communities and council workers. Your decision to pay the 4 months arrears is a testimony of your compassionate leadership. Thank you for your selfless services. We are very proud of you.
Bible says when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice. You can see we have started rejoicing. We say, Chairman, thank you. Kanka.
Recall that in October, Dr. Nwafo approved the payment and assured workers of his administration's commitment to prioritize the welfare of workers. Still to come, university workers suspend strike. Stay with us. Of the news. Fire destroyed broadcasting equipment worth millions of naira at 3 radio stations in Aba, Abia State on Saturday. The affected stations, Ayimba FM, Rose FM, and Legend FM, are independently operated by but share one building. No lives were lost in the incident. Moving on, Dangote Refinery has finally disclosed the price of its petrol, saying that it sells at 990 naira per litre in trucks and 960 naira per litre into ships. This is after the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, and Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petro1, claim of importing the product at cheaper rates compared to that of Dangote. But the refinery said that it is only substandard product that can be imported at cheaper rate than its own product. Away from that, President Bola Tinubu is to swear in the 7 newly confirmed ministers today. The President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, made this known in a statement on Sunday. Elsewhere, the federal government has raised the compensation amount for property owners impacted by the construction of Section 1, Phase 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. The compensation sum has been increased from the original 8 billion naira to approximately 18 billion naira. The Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, made this known at a stakeholders' engagement regarding the ongoing construction of Phase 1, Section 1 and 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway on Sunday in Lagos. He, however, said the diversion of the route cannot be revoked. He told those aggrieved to go to court.
Most deserved the goal. Bobbling about, but then look at that.
The diversion is irrevocable. I'm sorry about that, because the importance of people's land there, even undeveloped. This madam's land is totally undeveloped. We are following the law. You can go to court if we infringe on your rights. But please don't take law into your hand. Stop organizing protests. Stop organizing people to stop the work.
Earlier, some aggrieved property owners aired their grievances.
Of 11 acres, and they are not giving me. Madam, and that was all my husband worked for. Madam, all our estates gone. 3 estates gone because of some lawbreakers. What are your technical reasons of avoiding the gazetted route?
Away from that, the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, NASU, and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian University, SANU, have suspended their nationwide indefinite strike. The unions, in a joint statement on Sunday, said the suspension of the indefinite strike will take effect on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. The statement was signed by General Secretary of NASU, Peters Adeyemi, and National President of SANU, Mohammed Ibrahim. The strike was commenced on Monday, 28th October 2024, as a result of what the union called government's insensitivity to the plight of our members in respect of our legitimate demand. In other news, reports say Libyan authorities are arresting Nigerian workers without legal documents and imposing fines. This is after the Confederation of African Football CAF awarded Nigeria Super Eagles 3 points and 3 goals after Libya's reported mistreatment of the team. The Libyan Football Federation plans to appeal the decision, calling it unjust. Recall that the Nigerian players were detained for over 20 hours at Abrak Airport in Libya, leading to Nigeria's withdrawal from the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. We're going another short commercial break. Tomorrow is election day in the U.S., and the Republican Party presidential candidate Donald Trump and his Democratic Party counterpart Kamala Harris are pushing their closing messages as they tour several swing states. Mr. Trump's campaign is working to clear up his remarks about shooting the media as Ms. Harris dodges questions about her vote on a California crime measure. The polls suggest the race is still exceptionally close and more than 75 million people have already voted. And that's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Governor Fubara has linked ongoing political crisis to struggle for state resource control. And on the foreign scene, you heard top presidential candidates are making final push in tight U.S. election. The news was edited by Chioma Ezewafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyele. Many thanks for listening.